Hello, everybody. I wanted to give you another quick update about rent controls around the country because we've been in a moving pendulum from one side to the other. Just this week, I published a blog here about what's happening in California, rental increase control, eviction controls, all these different anti-housing provider statutes, which are really ending up to hurt tenants and investors in California. For lots of different reasons, because really it negatively impacts the quality and supply of housing, which is abundantly clear in California. So the opposite end of the spectrum, a law was passed this year and signed into law in Ohio, a neighboring state, right? And so Ohio came out with a prohibition that says nobody can enact rent controls in different cities. So only the legislature has authority, and the legislature then spoke very, very clearly about why housing is important, why housing supply is important, why being able to provide these things, rent controls, is negatively impacting housing availability for those in Ohio. And it gives like a whole laundry list of negatives in the statute, which is fantastic because that really helps lawyers when we're litigating something to say, here's what the legislature meant by enacting the statute. And when they give their reasons and they itemize them out like that, it really gives a fantastic roadmap for a court to follow and us as litigators to follow. So fantastic news in Ohio. That statute has passed. It's been signed by the governor. It's a great model for the rest of the country. And there are lots of states, a number of states around the country that also have these kind of provisions that are enacted in state law that prevent a local city like Indianapolis or South Bend or Evansville or Columbus or Fort Wayne. They cannot go around that and say, oh, we're going to have our own special rental rules here. And that's what they have in California, is every city has their own restrictions on rental rates and renewability and this kind of a thing, or even the ability to increase your rent. And unbelievable. So in Indiana, I want to close the loop here and say another good news about being in Indiana. We already have a statute on our books that prevents that. I'll cite it to you, Indiana Code 3231-120, and I'll put it in the description as well so you can see it alphanumerically. So fantastic news for Ohio. They're fighting back against this craziness, and their legislature gets it. Indiana's already there. Another great reason to be investing in Indiana. If you're a broker or an investor or a syndicator, you should be gobbling up all those people from the West Coast and saying, come to Indiana, come to the Midwest and the heartland, because this is where common sense law is happening, and your investment and your property rights are going to be protected. As always, we defend your territory. We're happy to discuss these things with you at any time and look forward to hearing from you or seeing you at an event sometime. Have a great day.